Hi guys, so welcome to our evening updates. How you guys doing? So na they okay, all right. So we'll just carry on and go through all the various evening news that they drop all over the world. All right, so the first of the news, now be the fact that Roy Keane will be one of the football pundits out there. So Babako come outside the talk say Arsenal will defeat Brentford 1-0 at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Now, nobody him they share this opinion. Even Gary Neville also shared this opinion that Arsenal will actually defeat Brentford because they feel say Arsenal will get enough firepower. And for the fact that the Jesus don't come back, or the guy don't come back, so they don't really see any reason, any excuse we go make Arsenal no day successful, victorious against Brentford. Okay, so and for the fact that Brentford said when they miss Ivan Toney, anytime we play against them, Ivan Toney usually always becomes the difference. But if you know this one not gonna be like cup, this one then not cost more of a cup. This one not gonna be like cup. This one they will see a different Arsenal because when we play the cup, they actually use a stronger lineup than us. So this time around, they're going to see a very, very different Arsenal side. All right, so away from that, so Fabrizio Romano will be one of our transfer gurus. So Babakon they let us know say Arsenal don't confirm say they will trigger David Raya clause, the 27 million pound clause to sign him in January, not January, in 2024. That's what Fabrizio Romano tell Naka. And they can explain further. So the reason make Arsenal not really buy the guy outright now because of this FFP, this financial fair play policy. So we look for a way we go to conduct our activities. The financial fair play not really reason our matter. Again, so for that reason, now we don't escape. Should we see what they happen to our neighbors? Get now they investigate Chelsea, they investigate Tottenham Hotspur, they investigate Man City. Get Everton don't collect their own share. So we have no one day for that umbrella of people we don't go against financial fair play. So most times, guys is your okpolo. I would see them make Arteta and they do Gaspar, Richard Garlic, Ivan Kesham. That they can reason say, guys make sure say we no sign this guy because we already spend plenty money. But you cast your mind back to many of the transfer windows they don't pass. You go discover say Arsenal now don't become like the highest spenders. We spend money gone. So for that reason, we just try to escape all these things. So away from that now, so another thing we want to hear now, and the fact say Arteta, the match will go play against Brentford, will become Arteta's 200th game in charge of Arsenal. What that means is that so far now, Arteta don't manage 199 games for Arsenal, and he set some records. Now in 199 games, Arteta don't win 115, he draw 34, and he lose 50. So they're going to say in the history of Arsenal, comparing Arteta to like the other 9 managers, you get both as a winger in 200 games, all of them, when they first reached their 200 games, Arteta actually won more games than any of them. Wenger actually won 111 games out of his first 200. Out of Arteta's first 199, Arteta don't win 115 games. So according to historical data, see the first 200 games for Arsenal, Arteta actually did better. In fact, not only when that win up to 100 and something, the rest are like 80 something, 50 something, and so it just go down. So we are looking at the future because Arteta they come up. So, but when it comes to trophies won, legendary status, you know if you clean Wenger shoe, you get so. But we hope so one day in the future, in the next 20 years, next 15 years, Arteta will still be here. We're gonna look back, we'll see so we don't win plenty things. So we'll compare, say, okay, I think I win 10 titles. So when I win, so all this kind of positive comparison. That's what we want to do in the future. So away from that, so we're going to get some disturbing news about Ben White. So Sky Sports, one of their reporters, so they call James Green, on talk say in Wakago Arsenal training ground, and you know see Ben White. Say Ben White no can train. They say Ben White get muscle problem. So Ben White no train. I remember so we play on Saturday. So Ben White was missing the training today, but he can confirm say see Gabriel Morales, he see Gabriel Jesus, he see all those Zinchenko, he see Odegaard. They were training. He saw all of them training. The only person with him missing so far, according to his reportage, that be the fact say he no see Ben White. So Probably today is Thursday. By tomorrow, Arteta will do a press conference. So during the press conference, that press conference, will mad because you know, say that charge will then give Arteta, and then they on holiday when they do that charge. So tomorrow they go ask Arteta the questions about the charges, ask him about Julian Timber, ask him about Gabriel Jesus. Well, because the statement that Gabriel Jesus make when they say you know Sabi score, everything they say you know they score plenty. When they say goal scoring not be in nature, I don't know, kind of talk some kind. It just be like Ramsey. That kind of statement we make in the future now. When Arteta go buy another better striker and I come bench her, people go when that statement will come up again. People go listen to a recent statement. They're not going to say, "I want to Baba don't talk now." When they go to hunt them, man, the future will not be now because we never need to get anybody who will come replace her. So far so good. By tomorrow, I don't see they go ask them about Ben White. More get some clarity to know whether Ben White gets injury or be no gets injury. So let's keep on moving forward. Now, away from that now, so you don't say nobody like that talk bad things about the referees. I don't know how many of you I remember I said De Zerbi will be Brighton coach. He said some things about the referees. When say you know like 80% of England referee talk so many things about them after the match they play. I think against Sheffield United when they give Dahoud red card. So now the we're going to get reports today say the FA don't forgive De Zerbi. So they just give a warning, but they can't charge Arteta. So now Arsenal, according to the Mirror, Arsenal they're furious because this thing as today we just get the information. It's even trending on Twitter. Now Arsenal they're furious with the FA decision and feel Mikel Arteta is now being singled out. Like, how can Arteta say some things about what he does not like in the match? Then De Zerbi also say something. In fact, De Zerbi say, you know, like the behavior of 80% of England referees. Went further to say some other things. By the end of the day, you forgive him, you just give him a warning. So why are you charging Arteta? Why you not forgive Arteta also? That's the question we're asking. Why you not forgive him? Why you not give Arteta a warning? Just like you let Arsenal say, okay, you know, go charge Arsenal, but they charge Arteta. So that is the question many people are asking. When it comes to Arsenal and Arteta, many people they get this hatred or this animosity. I don't just know why. If Arteta buy player, they go criticize him. If Arteta do anything, they go criticize him. Work for touchdown, they go criticize anything he does. And this is the big club factor because Arsenal not a small club again. So anything where we do, people go scrutinize them. They go find something they want to talk about that. So tomorrow, I don't say the media, they're not going to take them easy on Arteta. They're going to pepper different angles about the charge. They'll say, are you sure you're not going to apologize to the PGMOL? Are you sure you're this? Oh, that's it. Tomorrow now we'll see how everything will solve. Me, I can't wait to watch the press conference. Normal. I can always watch out. All right, here up on they give us an exclusive news. Anytime you see this word exclusive, what it means is that now only them nine get the news. After they come publish and other people will come they publish the same story. Can they give them attribution? You can say according to the Mirror. You get so now what they are saying is, I read the reports because say Brentford don't give Arsenal a massive blow. You get say they're going to sell Ivan Toney for January and say themselves they risk to anger Ivan Toney with a strong transfer stance. Now, for the facts I don't read the story, make I give you a brief recap of what in the story they about. Now, Brentford stand. Now, the fact say for January, they get like 3 of their players where they go AFCON. 2 now strikers, like first 11 strikers. When they go there available for January, depending on how their country fare. So now some of the strikers, number 1, Mbuemo they play for Cameroon. And all of us know say Mbuemo na their first 11 material. So Mbuemo they play for Cameroon, he will not be available. He's going for AFCON. Second name on the list, Yohan Wissa. Yohan Wissa plays for Congo. He will not be available. He will go represent in country. At the same time, Frank Ogbonna will go represent Nigeria. So he will be available. So at the same time, how do you think they will be happy to now come and sell the only striker will go there available? They come back by January 17 from in ban. They will come sell them for the January, which means they will be toothless. They will be like a toothless bulldog without any strike force. How do you expect? Like, make it make sense. Me, like, I'm looking at it from that point of view. I'm seeing where they're coming from. Saying they don't want to sell Ivan Toney this January. Like you said, Tinker, I see where they come from. On the other hand, Ivan Toney is angry. Say, I want to leave because in the feel say, like what's happened to this guy will come up for Brighton, we go join Chelsea. That was they feel that time. At that point, we go write open letter to Tony Bloom of Brighton, say, Baba, I want to leave. I beg you, if I don't leave now, I feel not see any better club. They can't sign me again. The same thing now, Ivan Toney, they feel say, if you not join Arsenal for January, or a big club like Chelsea and Arsenal. According to the reports, they were mentioning Arsenal and Chelsea. Say if the guy not join any of these two teams, who knows what will happen by in the summer? Arsenal will move on, go sign Vlahovic, or sign somebody else. Chelsea will move on, go sign somebody else. At the end of the day, you no go get any big club where you go sign and you can't go to join maybe another smaller club where no go make sense. So now I no can know what will happen by January, because look at it from Brighton's point of view. I think they are making sense, because there's no way you will see that they are missing Mbuemo, they are missing Yohan Wissa, they are missing Franco Bona. I say ask them to come and sell Ivan Toney to you. Come on. When you put yourself in the club shoes, you will see say you got empathy. Come on, you have to think of them also, their own personal interests and how you go be. So but they watch how things go unfold. Whether they go sell them or they not go sell them, we go know. Now, goal.com don't also publish this same story I put forward in the morning. Say Julian Timber, according to reports from Dutch, you get say the guy he don't get complications for an injury. Say according to the prognosis now we hear say he go miss Euro, and for him to miss Euro, he no go play for Arsenal again. This is because I don't know if like say some new members of our community, they never really know how I do my news, because I see some comments when I said this in the morning, say Football London and Argument Dark Blood, maybe one of our monitoring spirit for Dutch. So people were saying it's fake news, it's fake news. As I took to say, if like say we get some new community members who never really understand how credible this platform is. When I open my mouth and tell you something, do you know the level of veracity I do before I bring this news? You know how I verify all these things? And before the likes of goal.com go publish a story, do you know the editorial process it goes through? The likes of the Mirror, the Sun, UK, Metro, Goal, you get Football London. Do you know the level of editorial process that goes into all this news? Before, why you think say I know they go bring some kind of news from unknown blogs? Why do I give you news from credible sources? And people come to the comments, you don't know, this is the pay me, I don't lie for you. Like when I do this hard work, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, search for news, verify it for you, come to the comment section and be telling me fake news. Come on, sometimes I contain my anger. If not, I'm supposed to reply some kind of people see they don't go like, but this is what it is. I don't just understand that behavior. It's annoying. I'm not gonna lie for you. They annoy me. So far so good. The biggest news of the night, I'm the fact of Roy Keane will be one of our football pundits. Got the comment side talk say Arsenal we actually defeat Brentford 1-0 at the G-Tech Community Stadium. So now what's in the sea? You get even in brother Gary Neville say the same thing. Say that match could be walkover for Arsenal. After all, Ivan Toney no day, Gabriel Jesus is back, Odegaard is back, Saka, everybody they don't come back. We don't really get any injury worries apart from the Ben White. So they look at like say it's going to be a stroll in the park, but we know say that match no go dey easy. Anytime we play there, it's always physical. But our prayer be say we could do well, because at the same time there is one eye. They look waiting will stop for Manchester City and Liverpool. So if we get a favorable result, say Liverpool win or Liverpool collect point for them, they will put all our energy, channel all our efforts for this Brentford. Now must we draw is not an option. No. It is either we win or we win. That's so me at this year. All right, my dear Astronomer, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show and end. So I come here with tomorrow as usual. Now get out here. Thanks for tuning in.